Hey, Sai, how are you?
I'm doing well.
So tell me a little about this community.
Cameron Station is about a 75-acre property, about 5,000 residents. Used to be a military base about 20 years ago. So now it's a housing community with 5 different housing associations. We have everything from retirees to young professionals to active military as well. Pet-friendly neighborhood, 77 different pet stations. We have a fitness center, which is the crown jewel of the neighborhood actually, with a pool. It has a weight room as well as the basketball court, which we call the multi-purpose court, and it has a party room too as well. Those classes we do offer classes. Classes are held on the basketball court, which we call the NPC, and in the great room. Usually the softer classes are offered in the great room, such as your yogas and things like that. More of the boot camps and other classes are offered on the basketball court. The neighborhood itself is a thriving neighborhood. You'll see a lot of pets, you'll see a lot of kids, even on the street over. You can't see it now, but one street over within the neighborhood, Cameron has its own cafe, it has its own dentistry, it has its own restaurant, a restaurant called Indochin, which is fusion between Indian and Indonesian food as well. It has a cleaners, as well as it also has a new business that just opened up, which is a pet grooming business that just opened. You'll find that there's a preschool as well as a daycare. Bright Start is also here too as well. Right behind Cameron Station is Brenneman Park. Brenneman Park has a man-made lake. It's great. The city sometimes, well, at least pre-pandemic, used to have the blow-up movie, theater screen, and they would do movies under the stars. Fantastic neighborhood, 4 different access points, 2 onto Duke Street, 1 onto South Pickett. The other is through Brenneman Park. We also have a shuttle bus service.
Shuttle service to Brenneman Park?
Shuttle service to Van Dorn, takes you to in Van Dorn. In its height, it would take you to in Van Dorn. If there's ever any confusion with the metro, such as construction or anything like that, a lot of times it would take you to Pentagon City and bring you back. Those shuttle buses are operating in bulkhead in the morning and bulkhead in the evening. But fantastic neighborhood. Some highlights: we've had professional basketball players, professional baseball players live here, former cabinet members live here, DOD. You'll be surprised, we've got 2 news anchors that's lived in Cameron. So it's a very welcoming neighborhood, very diverse neighborhood.
It sounds fantastic. Tell me a little more about Brenneman Park and what it offers.
Brenneman Park has really expanded over the past, I would say 2 years, I would say 3 years. It now has a nice bridge that goes right. It's a man-made lake. It goes right across. It's right behind Cameron. You can walk to it. On the weekends, there's a farmers market. Great farmers market. Suggest you check that out. But that is a great little area where it's quite large. Where it has 3 different fields, baseball fields, a soccer field too as well. Like I said, there are different events that are hosted out there. You can watch Little League. You can watch them play softball. You can just go out there and just sit on the bleachers. And it's all right behind Cameron. Cameron Station. If you feel like walking over to Fox Chase, which is a shopping center, that's probably a good 12-minute walk. You can walk over, grab food. There's restaurants all around. There's restaurants on the backside of Cameron too as well as Tucker. Tucker Elementary School is there, which has a basketball court, tennis court. There's also another tennis court that's probably, I would say, 2 blocks away from Cameron too as well. So if you're into tennis, there's plenty of places for you to practice and play tennis. You can do it within Cameron too as well. But Brenneman Park is really great. You can go right through the park and take Holmes Run, go all the way down to Eisenhower. Of course, Eisenhower has the Hoffman movie theaters, restaurants. It's just a great jump off point for any direction you want to go into, especially if you want to travel, because not even a mile up the road, you can get onto 395, 95, head south, take it north, go into DC. If you want to take it from there, go into Shirlington, enjoy some of the restaurants, some of the fare they have there. It's just an amazing area to be in. If you would like, it's like this little Mayberry.
The proximity to everything is awesome.
There's a cafe here, there's everything within Cameron itself, so you never really have to leave. But if you do choose to leave, you have easy in and out access points to do so.
So it sounds pretty good. It sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Sai. I appreciate it. I'm glad I ran into you.
Sure thing.